everyone, welcome to Catherine's Plate. I'm Catherine. Thank you so much for coming to my holiday special show today. I am making a chestnut pound cake. Now chestnuts are special to me because I grew up with these. My dad and I would roast these in the oven and then we would eat them all the time around Christmas time. Alright, so I'm going to make our special pound cake today. So what we're going to need, alright, so the first ingredient obviously will be chestnuts. Alright, these are peeled and cooked organic chestnuts. Now I found these in the vegetables section of my store and they come whole like that. And all I did was chop them up. I got about half a cup that I'm going to be using for my pound cake here. Alright, and then what you're going to need are 2 eggs, 7 tablespoons of butter that we're going to use out of this stick here, some salt, some white sugar, brown sugar, some cake flour, and some baking powder. Alright y'all, I am super excited to get started making this chestnut pound cake. It's the first time this season to bring these out, so I'm ready. Alright y'all, I have my oven preheating at 350 degrees. And now what we're going to do is we are going to prepare our loaf pan. Now I went ahead and sprayed it with some coconut spray. Now any spray will do. All of this is going to do is help hold our parchment paper that we put in here. You don't have to use parchment paper. You can just spray your loaf pan and that's totally fine. But I'm going to use the parchment paper so I can get it out really easily. So I've cut this piece to go the long way and I'm just going to put it in. The spray will help hold the parchment paper in place. Alright, like that. So that's the long end, because that's the one I'm going to pull out. And then I've got my short end here, and I'm just going to put that on top of this one. There we go. Just make sure there's no creases. Alright, so it's going to look like that. Alright, so the next step will be, we're going to take cake flour, and I got half a cup of cake flour in a sifter here, just in a medium bowl, and I'm going to add half a teaspoon of baking powder, and we're just going to sift it all together. Alright, you just want to knock it a few times. Alright, in a medium-sized bowl, I have 7 tablespoons of a room temperature butter, very soft. And then I'm using 1/3 cup of brown sugar. I'm going to put in here. I'm going to cream it all together using our hand mixer. Alright, I've got 2 eggs here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to separate the yolks from the whites and just put them in separate bowls here. And what you want to do is just go from one shell to another. Try to break off all the whites, just like that. There we go. And we'll just add that to that bowl. Oh, dig them out. It was a slippery one. Alright, there we go. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and add my egg yolks one at a time into my brown sugar butter mixture here and beat for 1 minute. Alright, so in another medium bowl we're going to add our 2 egg whites. And we're going to whip this up until we get a nice foam. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and add about a tablespoon at a time of our 1/4 cup of white sugar while we're beating it, and what we're looking for is soft peaks. Alright y'all, patience is everything in this game. Do you see the peaks? Look at that, stiff, 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 5 minutes. Get it where you need it to make that cake really good. Look at that. That's what we're looking for right there. Alright, so the next step is to fold our egg white mixture into our butter brown sugar mixture. Now I'm going to do it like 1/2 at a time. Alright, so we're just going to cut in the middle and fold, cut in the middle and fold. We don't want to lose the egg white. Alright, we're going to go ahead now and add the rest of the egg white mixture. We're going to cut from the middle. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and mix in half of our flour mixture and fold that in. Alright, we're going to go ahead and add the rest of it. Fold that in. So just go down the center, cut through it, pull from the sides, just like that. Because we don't want to lose that fluffiness. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and fold in our chestnuts here that I've chopped these up into whatever size you want in your pound cake. I got 1/2 cup here. I'm just going to put them in. And remember, just kind of cut through the center and fold. Alright, one more. There we go. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and pour our mixture into our prepared pan here. Alright, and then just kind of even it out in the pan. Very carefully. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in my oven that's been preheating at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. And then we're going to lower the temperature down to 325 degrees and leave it in there for 30 to 40 minutes. And what we're looking for is a toothpick to be put in and come out clean. Alright y'all, I'll be back. Alright y'all, I pulled out my chestnut pound cake out of the oven. Look at that y'all, just jazz it up on your platter here. I've put some chestnuts on here with it. What do y'all think? I'm going to make it snow on it. I got me a little strainer here. I'm going to put some confectioner's sugar in there and just kind of tap it. Let it snow. Ah. Alright, so I got some little bushes here that I took out of my front yard with the little holly berries on there. We're good to go. Alright y'all, I'm going to cut a piece for you. Alright, look at that y'all, right there. Look at that. Do you see the chestnuts in there? Oh my gosh, this brings me back. Alright y'all, that smells and looks like Christmas, right? Who wouldn't want to put that on their table? Alright, chestnut pound cake, y'all. Alright, thank y'all so much for coming to my show today. Make sure that you comment down below and give me a thumbs up. If you're new, make sure that you hit the subscribe button with the bell notification so that you know when my shows are posted. Alright y'all, it is Christmas all the way through the end of this month and all of December, so look for them. Alright y'all, I'll see you on the next holiday edition.